Good morning, everybody. Uh-oh, I've got some echo going on. Why does it do that? Aha, that's what it is. Found it. Found it. Anyway, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Turn the Spotify down just a hair. Good vibe and cruising song going there. Hope everyone's had a fantastic morning. Having a fantastic morning. Got your coffee. I'm back to coffee today. Didn't take the time to make any of that buckwheat tea. I've still got a little bit left. Trying to be a little bit sparing with it because the stuff is not easy to come by. And not cheap. But I'm on my second cup of coffee. Well, maybe 1.5. I use a big cup. But either way, I'm using a little bit of caramel macchiato creamer. That I'm stealing from my roommate. It was pretty good stuff. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I do feel like I need to I need to get an opening down. I need to get an opening sequence down, especially if this is going to be, I don't know, kind of emulate a talk show of sorts. I think that would be pretty fun. Sort of slowly easing into this Monday morning streaming session. It's been something of an exciting weekend. Got some prospects for this thing to finally make some traction. We'll see how that goes. Also, I'm realizing that my selector is in the wrong place. Let's just move that right up here. Got to play some D&D over the weekend. It's always fun. And I was supposed to run a game this weekend, but it was going to be an online thing, and I was going to take a nap beforehand, and I didn't do that. Did take a nap, didn't end up running the game, but it was fun nonetheless. Still got to hang out with my friends from back home, so it was a good time. Just sat around and BS'd about every random thing and how broken various things about games and comics are, and upcoming storylines in the comics world and the MCU. But it was a good time. It's always a good time to hang out with friends, longtime friends who you don't get to see that often. Sometimes it's fun just to hang out and talk a bit with them instead of having to actually focus on any one thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I love playing me some D&D, but it takes a lot of effort, and you don't really get to hang out, per se. You're too busy doing the thing. Although I will say that's one thing about my about this long-time group that I've had, is that in about 6 hours worth of gaming, we'll probably have maybe 3 hours worth of actual role-playing gameplay. And the other 3 hours are just talking about every random thing, stuff we find funny or interesting, or stuff we've been up to. I think that's one of those things that would make trying to do like a live stream of D&D very difficult for me, because I don't like that kind of pressure. I barely like watching live streams of D&D anyway, but I know that there are a lot of people who do stream it who feel the same way about watching it. I was like, yeah, I love playing D&D, but I wouldn't want to watch it. And I know that my friends have said in the past that D&D is not a spectator sport. Which apparently they're wrong on that, but I get the feels. I get the feeling of it. And I kind of feel the same way. I'd rather not, for the most part, I'd rather not watch it, even though people who are really good at it, really good as far as being entertainers, they can definitely make it very interesting and very entertaining. I think that's one of those things that Critical Role does a wonderful job of. Those people are entertainers, and they're good friends. If you get a bunch of people who are not good friends trying to game together, I think it's a lot less fun. Whether that's on or off camera, to be honest with you. I would rather play with people I know and like than people who are professionals, for the most part. Or who are quote-unquote good at the game. But yeah, I got to play some D&D before that, and I am being... I'm going to be a bad player. I'm going to try and break the game. But it's okay, I'm upfront with my DM about it. Or I'm going to try to be. I told him what I was doing. I started my character off by telling him that I'm an unholy abomination, and he was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's I'm calling it market research, not market research. Video research. It's research for an upcoming video to see how the thing I think is slightly broken actually works. Hello there, bot. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to never see you again. Goodbye. In any case, I've faffed about for a bit. Let's get into the show. Oh, is Esperite even working? Come on now. Hey, there we go. Guess it was just unloaded. All right, let me adjust this a little bit. Make sure everything looks right. Good enough. No, maybe not. Bring it in just a tad, just a hair. So is the selector? No, selector's wrong on this page too. Fix yourself. Actually, don't fix yourself. Let me fix you. There we go. So in sort of honor of the game we played over the weekend, what are we doing at night? I've always thought nights were fun. It was one of the first things I ever drew, that I remember drawing regularly anyway, was a night. I need to adjust my grid. I want to do a 64 by 64 of it. So let's see. No, I need to grid settings. Just faux. And I'm gonna have border for this thing right there. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let's give myself a new layer. Call this the background. Oh no, what have I done? That's what I was trying to do. There we go. Why am I on? I guess I clicked a button to switch it over to that. Huh, weird. Alright. That's gonna be our border. So actually, let's call this border. New layer. Okay, so I'm gonna try sketching this thing out today. I don't normally do that. I don't normally do a full-on sketched out thingy. We're gonna give that a shot today. We're gonna do a solid pixel art style, or I guess it's a chibi kind of style for this guy. So that's his head. Let me go back to the circles. I have a hand here. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go back. Let's bring this back. Let's do this. Give him some holodrons. Pauldrons, the shoulder armor. Piece. Those are not in the correct place. You know what? I'm gonna move these down and put them on their own layer because I already foresee this becoming a problem. Pauldrons are super popular in the Warhammer community. The bigger your pauldrons are, the more in charge you get to be. This is only superseded by the big hat rule, where the larger your hat is, determines how in charge you are. Does that even really look right? Yeah, that's a little better, I think. Go back to this. And I'm gonna just pick a random gray color that's just on the palette. I'm gonna fill that in for a second. And I think what I wanna do is, if we're going super stylistic with this, so let's put it right there. Okay, drop down on accident. There. We're gonna give his helmet a little bit of a curve. We might even bring it up a step here in a second. And then, just so that I know kind of where I want this to be, or where I'm going, I guess. If this is his ginormous helmet, let's make this a little bigger. Maybe even bigger. Ooh, oh yeah, I just had an idea. Let's do that and that. So this is actually a thing, in case you were unaware, that knights would do. Their armor would actually have crosses in the iconography, which were worked into actually useful portions of the armor. That one probably needs to move, to be honest. I can filigree the rest of this out a little bit. That's later time. All right, so now I kind of know. Now I kind of have an idea of what's going on, which does tell me I need to move this back a step. Obviously, this bottom portion is going to change, but I think the angle for these pauldrons is okay. Need to bring the bottom angle out a little bit, though. Yeah, let's round this off as much as possible. And make things easy on ourselves. Need to remember that the shortcut for that is M. And we will be putting this pauldron behind the head. But keep it in front for now, just to keep an eye on it. That's brighter. There we go. I got a feeling I could use a bit more of the space by moving everything up too. That said, I do want to give him a sword that sticks up a little bit. And we're gonna make his breastplate. It's just gonna be his torso. Torso. The torso. La torsa. This is actually gonna be behind everything, for the most part. And I think I could get away with giving him like a tabard, which is that cloth display that hangs over the shoulders and down in front and behind the, like almost, not quite down to the knees, but usually it's got a big old cross on it or some other, like a family crest or something. If I do that, I can... Ooh, actually, you know what? I thought about this. I want to give him legs, which I do. I want to give him some knees. So we might go up to there to start with, because I want to give him some kneecaps, which I can't actually remember what the proper term for the knee covering portion. Greaves? Is that the greaves? I think typically the greaves are like the shins or the thighs. One of those two. And I'm sure that there's a long French word for the... Oh, nope, I need a circle. Long French word for every piece of the armor specifically. Probably for just the knees. And then really what I need here is a half circle for the feet. Not even a circle, really. There we go. Could probably round those off a bit more if I wanted to. Something like that. But not on that side. I want to be on the back side. Yeah, something like that, I think. And that probably needs to be brought in. W. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. M. M is the block marquee selection tool. do that backwards? Nah, it's just different sizes. That's okay. I'm gonna put the tabard in here. Blowing around. And the more I look at those feet, the more I think they need to be bigger. Maybe not that big. Probably could move all of this up a step or two. And then I can embiggen the feet. That looks better. At least a little bit. Let me see here. I see. Make this real simple on myself by just moving the whole thing over. But we ain't about that life. We ain't about the life of taking the simple way. Not today. Let's go back up to my pauldrons. I just kind of want to go ahead and do this. It's where my brain's going. I notice his head doesn't have a border yet. We're gonna have to fix that for sure. Somewhere in that line. So actually, let's do this. Since I'm on this line here, I think I can just give me a full border like that. Make it. I want to make it black. There, that looks. Oh crud! Why? Why you do this? It keeps doing the thing where it selects everything in the border, even if it's on a different layer. And I don't know why it do that. There we go. That should have fixed the problem. It did indeed. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, it's probably gonna have a shield over here too. Let's try and give him a hand. Would you like a hand? And for this particular thingamabob, excuse me. Hey, Dark Bragard, welcome to the stream. I can use my words correctly. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Hopefully you're having a fantastic morning. What you working on? We are working on A Good Night. I'm trying to do a little pixel art knight/paladin dude. Seeing how well that goes. Knights were one of the first thing I ever remember as a child being super into and learning to draw regularly. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Haven't drawn a knight in a while, actually. Turn this pauldrons off for a second. Try to draw this sword out. Good, I'm going to work on some stream assets and animation commissions. Cool! Yeah, same here, actually. I have some prospects for some commissions over the weekend. Thanks to, at least I'm placing the thanks almost squarely on the pine. The guitar playing pine cone we made last stream. That's actually a really long handle for that sword. With a really tiny guard. I might move the hand over a bit. But yeah, that's cool. Also, I waffle myself between like, can I get away with working on my stream assets on stream? Just use my streaming time as stream improvement time too. I haven't really committed to doing that too much. Does that look okay? No, it doesn't. It looks uneven. Yeah, let's expand this out a little bit. That's a little better, I think. I think I need to separate a little bit, give him a little gap between the top of his hand and the sword, or bring the sword down, because I kind of want it to seat right in the top of his hand. That's what I'd sense. I have a... are you saying that's what I'd do, since I have a small audience? Because... same. I feel that. I guess my thought process goes... oh yeah, you're good, you're good. My thought process goes, like, I want to be doing something that people will find entertaining if they show up. And I don't know if me working on stream assets will do that. Maybe it would. So now I gotta figure out what kind of sword to give this guy. I see, we are too many pixels apart here. So let's erase this guy. I don't want it to come together at the top as two. It's gonna do that anyway. Oof. That's disgusting. Don't do that. Why would I do this to myself? You know what? Forget it. It's a rounded sword now. It's a very wide sword too, looking at it. Which is a style, but I don't think it's the one I want to go with. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I remember the sword in Link to the Past was also rounded at the top. And if this is the way this is going to be, I would want this to come down more like to here-ish? Before it widens out? No, no, I don't like it. I do not like that at all. Just gonna have it be super simple. We're gonna go straight up. There. Ah, crud. There. It's gonna have to be that way unless I want to make the sword an odd number of pixels wide. One problem I'm going to have that I remember having as a child is oh, I see. Interesting. That is that way. Oh no, I see why. One of the problems I remember having as a child is, you know, knights. They wear armor, and that armor is metal colored, and they use swords, and those swords are metal colored, and they are covered head to toe in this metal color, and so it's really freaking boring. Was it W? Yeah, W. So, but I have since learned that, for one, not all metals are the same color. And for two, not all armor is, metal colored. It can be a variety of colors. One thing about, Japanese armor, actually, was they would commonly lacquer it to be all sorts of colors. In addition, there was a lot of Europeans who would they would let their armor darken instead of polishing it all the time. No, I don't like that. I don't like the way that looks, actually. And even yeah, I wanna you know what? Let's slide this over a little bit more. Give us a gap here. There we go. That looks a bit better, I think. He's gonna be a wide boy. Gonna grab a random blue. Is this gonna mess me up? Probably. No, it is in fact not. Alright, we're gonna go back to the legs. W. Crud. Oh, those aren't closed off. Fireball. Garbled fireball. No. Let's turn the border off because that's throwing me down. Throwing me off, rather. We are on the legs. But yeah, as far as armors being different colors goes, I could make this guy a different color, but I want him to be identifiable as a European-style, fully armored knight. So that is the wrong color. So what I need to do is figure out how to go about that and still make it interesting to look at. I can cover up a lot of nonsense with his with a shield if I put it on here. We're gonna go without that for now. So what are you working on today, Darkbug? What kind of stuff you got on the chopping block? Oh crap. Gotta be on the correct color. One thing I'm definitely going to end up doing is coloring the border non-black. It's another technique I want to learn or get used to doing, is putting the border in the same shade as, or the same color rather, as what you're using, but just fading it out. PNG YouTuber self. Oh, cool. Is that something that you've had in place before, or are you just getting started with that? Because I know Tudis Draws and I had a little bit of a conversation on how to make that happen. He does his via Discord, and I've done mine via using OBS. So if you need it, I'm not going to offer you the advice if you don't need it, but if you need it, I have a solution for that. Just started. Oh, and good morning, Goddess of Doom. Welcome. Welcome to the nightly stream. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the PNG. Technically, it's a GIF. The way that Tudis had his is it's linked through Discord, if I recall correctly, and you can basically set it up to whenever your Discord image flashes or what have you in the voice channel, that's when the PNG shows up in over top of whatever GIF you have automatically playing. The way I do it is through OBS, and it's a similar thing, but I think, I could be wrong, but I think it allows you can use two GIFs in place. I haven't done that yet. My second GIF is just, or my second image is just eyes wide open. But I could put a second GIF in there if I wanted to, and I've been thinking about it, but I have not gotten around to it yet. It's also a hair more complicated, but I'm highly likely to do things the most complicated way if I think that it's something I can get more flexibility out of. And you know what? I don't like this curve. The more I'm looking at his face, the less I like the curve of the top of the helmet, so we're going to fix that. But yeah, Goddess of Doom, if you're still floating around, not just lurking, how's your morning going? You are, of course, more than welcome to just lurk if that's what you would like to do. Hope you're having a fantastic morning either way. Ew, I don't like it. Do we just want to curve this off like that? We might. Now his helmet looks like it's accommodating some kind of coiffed hairstyle underneath it. There we go. I like that a little bit better. But would I like just this even more? Almost. I almost do. Nah. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it like a soul. Wait. Go back. 2 steps. None of these colors are finalized, of course. I guess I should fill this in too. Ah, son of a gun. I always do that. End up on the wrong layer. You know what? There. Paste that. Be there for real now. Cool, now I have the thing in the right space. Go back to the arms. Part of my problem with working in layers is I keep thinking, ah yes, this is cool, and then I'm working on a certain section, and then I think to myself, ah, I should fix this other thing that I see that is not related. And then I go and fix that, but I'm on the wrong layer. You know what, I still feel like that's a really long handle. That feels a little better. I mean, that still feels like it could be, he could get his other hand on it if he wanted to. We'll go ahead and fire up the shinies. Go back to the legs. Does that look better? That sort of rounded shine. I mean, it's a square, obviously, but does that look better than the edge shine over here? A What if I were to bring it over like so? Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, looks good. Cool, thanks. Do you think I should match them up? Or should I leave them slightly at a different angle, like so? The other thing is, if I do that, I feel like I'm gonna have to do some kind of similar thing on the pauldrons as well. And this super bright shine on the sword is kind of killing me. And I want to fix it. That's what I'll probably do. If I get rid of this outline, it'll be a white outline on the very, very edge of the sword. You know what else? Is that more of a gray? That is actually quite brown. If I was a smarter cookie, I would have made the thing exactly. Instead of, was it 6 pixels? 7 pixels wide. I could put a fuller down the middle of the blade. Which, fun fact, a lot of people think that the fuller of a sword was a blood groove. You could stab somebody and the blood would, be able to run out. That's totally not what that's for. The fuller was designed to add strength to the sword and to make it lighter. Take a big chunk of metal out of the middle of the thing, and it makes the whole thing lighter, which means you can swing it faster, which means also that you don't get tired as often, or as quickly. Let's go back to the torso here. And I bring that up because I was one of those people for a long time. But it is, in fact, incorrect of a thing to think. And you know what? Oh wait, no, the legs are on top of this. So if I were to bring the legs up again, I could. Let's actually select the legs though. So yeah, I could bring the fact that these are actually slightly off center by just 1 pixel is kind of not okay. Right now they're evenly spaced. There we go. That's how he needs to be. Just waddle through like so. No, I need to bring... I could bring this thing down even further, such that it is still behind all of this. Can I just do this way? Not quite. I'm probably doing this the most janktastic way possible. I think somewhere in there is probably good. And he needs a belt up here, too. On his torso. Which also means, I think if I put the belt right here, I'll bring the exterior line in a step. Might want it to be 3 wide, actually. If I could click correctly. I'm kind of thinking that the belt needs to be done up a bit, or have that black line going on it. Something like that, I think. You can put a little bit of a shine in here too, if and we wanna. That kind of works. He's a very chunky boy. But that's okay. He will find no judgment here. He is not here to be judged. He is here to deliver judgment. Go back to the arms. Needs another arm. Why do humans have to come with 2 arms? Makes drawing things twice as hard. There's the wrong button. Yeah. Let's see. We need another cycle for another hand. Or do we? You know what? I can circumvent doing the whole arm. We're just gonna fill this in. I'm gonna draw this. One of these two. Probably that one. I think that's a good one. I'm gonna cover up most of the pauldron too. TBH. But that's okay. And you know what? Let's pick a color. I want to put a color inside of this thing. Weird how this thing works. Okay, I just wanted to... All I wanted to do was fill up the edge. That gets me close. Ooh, actually, that kind of looks okay. Ooh, okay. I love it when I do things on accident and it gives me ideas. So the way it's positioned right now, it actually kind of looks like it's off to the side, so it gives it a bit of a 3D look. I kind of dig that. That's kind of cool. Can we capitalize on that? Probably. But if I were to, like, draw a line like this... How would this work? Like that? Like, does that make sense? You see what I'm seeing? I'm trying to draw this line here to sort of show off the curve that I'm seeing, given the way that this is. And I really like it. It makes the shield look like it's rounded out. Not sure what kind of design I could put on it to make it look right. But I really do like that. Also, since I'm here, come back over here while I think about that for a second. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. Can I remember the right? Nope, that's not it. It's W. Oh, yeah. Alright. That'll have to be darkened up some, I do believe. What if I just do that? That looks better, I think. We'll shine that up a little bit. Yep, I'm kind of digging it. Of course, the more I look at that, the more I'm like, ah yes, that pauldron is absolutely enormous and has no right to be that big. I should probably cut the sword out too. The sword and hand, so that it's on a different layer. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this pauldron. And I kind of think I want this pauldron to be at a different angle, or not a different angle, on a different layer, so I can put it behind his head. Okay, so I kind of want this to end about there. So I can start by just bringing this in and erasing this. Probably want to use... I want to do that. I think that looks a bit better than it did. I realize a lot of this is going to be just behind his arm anyway. Ooh, that's weird. Yep, no, I gotta fix that. Weird. Weirdness is occurring. Okay, I'm gonna cut this down some, just so that it looks like it's correct. Okay, nothing's there. Okay, so yeah, I can fix that. That's not a problem at all. Yet. Yeah, I should probably put the hand and sword separate from the arm, just so that the hand and sword can be in front of that pauldron, but the arm can be behind it. There is also a part of me that wants to have, like, the faceplate be separated here, but I do not think I have the detail allowance to pull that off in a way that looks good at all. And the more I look at this, the more I think his head is way too wide, even for the wide boy way he has been drawn. Can I squish you without ruining everything? Not really. What in the world? Ah, I did the thing. Did the thing! What if I just grabbed all of this and moved it over? What if I just was on the right layer when I tried to move things? Ah, yes, I do believe I see one problem in particular. There we go. The head actually needs to have, he actually needs to have a forehead. Forehead. Move those down and out a little bit. Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible idea to have those be... Well, no, this needs to widen. I was gonna say having an extra slot. Like, if you haven't looked up medieval knight helmets, they got really creative with the venting holes here. There's a lot of interesting artwork. At least I'd call it artwork in all this. Give him kind of a softer look if I rounded off the eye slits a little bit. No, I don't want that. Ooh, hang on. Hold the phone. We could even... He could even have some eyes. Yes. Do we want him to have eyes? That's a good question, I think. Do I want that? No, I don't want it to look that wide. Hmm. Maybe he's got too much forehead. Let's bring him down a little bit. What happens if I bring the whole head down? Okay, yeah, I've gotta do that. I've gotta fix this. So this pauldron needs to be on its own layer. I'm gonna label these as I'm looking at them. Not as they are for him. And pauldron left needs to be behind the head. And then the arm, or rather the sword, I should say. I need to move that. I'm gonna do this the hard way, because that's how we roll here today anyway. Cut that out. That should be fine. How about a sword? There we go. But now the arm can be behind the pauldron. Right. No, it needs to be behind left pauldron. There we go. Fixed. Except we're gonna put this right there. Yeah, I think that's where that wants to be. Where I want that to be. And actually, I kind of want this arm to be behind the torso as well. So that way if I move it... Yeah! And now, let's go to the shield. I want to border the shield a little bit with this metallic clay. Let's see if I can do this in a way that makes some kind of sense. Not there. I don't know about this. Nope. No. Doesn't look good. This kind of works, though. I might just leave it at that. I thought that might look cool. I don't think it does. That said, this is also not good. I was just using this line as sort of an example. Doesn't need to stay here. Now that we're here, we can bring this down and saturate it a little bit. Yeah, something along those lines. I kind of want to do a little bit of... Hey, welcome back, Darkbug. Where have you been? I have missed you, my friend. How's it coming? Hopefully everything's rolling along smoothly. PNG tubing. I got the mic to work. You got the mic to link up to your image alteration. I can't word. When you speak, it makes the thing do the changing. Hey, I'm here, just looking at job stuff right now. Right, meow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. That's legit. Oh, by the way, Darkbug, you stream, right? If you do. I don't know when you stream. You should let me know. I speak, it move, it works. Yeah. Yeah, put what times you stream in the chat. Feel free to do so anyway. I'm not gonna force you to do it, but you are welcome to if you would like. Also, how's the job hunting going, Doom? Maybe I should lighten this up here. I was thinking that if this is like a metal rim, it's got a slight shadow to it. And then this is the curve of the shield going away. But I'm wondering if this shouldn't just be brighter. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Wow, Central Standard Time. Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays. Baby! Or is that Thursdays maybe? On Thursdays, maybe. Yeah, Tuesdays, Wednesday, and Thursday, it sounds like. 1 p.m. to, or 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Check out Darkbug Art. And his new PNG tuber. Call him Mooch. Check out Darkbug Art and Mooch over on Darkbug's channel. I'll hit you with a follow later on, Darkbug. I haven't done so yet. But if you're still here when we're stopping the stream, or before you go, remind me and I'll go do that. You bastard. You rat bastard. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You mentioned it and then I forgot all about it. What do I even need to do now? I should start shading. Shading? Shading. So we've got this color. Bring that guy down here. I'm gonna get something darker. We have 2 shades. 3 shades. Let's go to the torso. It's cool, I just do it to have company while I draw. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to catch you at those times, to be honest with you, but I will try to show up every once in a while and support. Thank you for hanging out with me, by the way. I know it's something that you obviously don't have to do. You could be hanging out anywhere else, and yet you choose to be here at the 8-Bit Coffee Hour, which is a terrible name, but we're rolling with it for now. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Just kind of feeling this out. If we go all the way to the darker darks. No, it's super late, but I can stream any other time. I can't. I'm assuming you can't stream any other time. Which is fair. We stream when we can. I happen to stream at this time because it is the most ideal for me to do so. Now you're good, man. I just want to make sure that I'm clearly understanding your intent. That looks janky as hell. That's how that looks. I think this just needs to be more vertical. We'll shade in like that around behind. Maybe this needs to come back a couple steps here. Yeah, I think that's good. That looks better. It's still not great, but it's definitely better. Could even bring this out like so. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Man, it really makes him look like he's more of a tubby boy. But, you know, armor can make you look fat. He could be, you know, super svelte, but the armor's heavy. It takes up space. Alright, so we got those 3 colors. We made... Was this shade? Yeah, it is. So I can even use this as a... Wait a minute. Nope, we gotta be on the correct bit. That should be that color. Ah, yes. Let's actually be on the right thing here. Nothing but what we're actually shading so that I don't draw on the wrong spots. There we go. No, be gone with you. Really want the Pagan Thought sound effect. For when the bots show up. Don't want to spam it, but I would like it. Because I think it's hilarious. But only a little bit. No. We're gonna go with that, actually. We will find a darker gray. Pauldron left. And actually move over to it. We'll find a darker gray to do the bottom shading with. It's good enough for now. Oh, no. Don't know. I need to move that whole shadow over. Move this one up even a little bit because I don't like how that looks. That kind of works. Kind of works like that. Let's go back to this pauldron. I kind of want to bring this up and away from the neck a little bit. The torso's fine. Oh yeah, we want to go darker on that entirely. Oh yeah, and this pauldron's not even the right shape anymore. Let's fix that. I think it's about right here. I'm just gonna delete all that. It largely doesn't matter that much anymore. Let's get rid of the torso for a second so I can make sure that I'm doing this in the right spaces. Yeah, something like that. Mucho better. Again, not that it matters all that much, because it's going to be behind the shield anyway. Okay, so let's do this. I want to move everything up, except for the border, because I want to make the border actually a size. Let's make it green, and then we'll do a lighter green on the inside. Oh yeah, and actually, let's move this like that. Something like that, I think, yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna do the top edge this color. The bottom edge will be dark. Does that work? I don't think it does. It's a thing. Oh yeah, let's do the background too. Can I smart select? Just this. Nope, not if I'm not in the right thingamajig. I can't. And then on the background, we'll give him a... what color? What color? What color? Yeah, sort of this gray-blue color. Perfect. Fantabulous. I like it. Is that too much? I think that's going to blend in with his shoulder too much if I leave it there. Why does it keep doing that? Like, I'll click it, and then as soon as I let go of my mouse, it moves it. It's probably just me goobering it up. That's a very shiny sword. It's probably too shiny. That makes it look like the pauldron's in front of it. Now what if I took the sword and moved it away from his shoulder a little bit? And put it right on top of the border. Probably just need to keep that black border, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of works, even just like that. I kind of like it. I'm kind of liking it. It's coming together. I feel like I could make him taller. now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, man, like I could bring his head closer to the top of the border here. Make him look a little bit less squished. Let's turn that off for a second and let's just move all of this straight up. And then if I go to the torso, move that up like that. Grab all of this. Move it down a couple spaces. And then we can just grab this straight across and bring it down. Feel like that looks a little bit better. Of course, his arm would need to come, or his elbow would need to come lower. Now. So yeah, if I treat this arm as his elbow, you could come down to there and still look mostly correct, I think. I can move the sword up, but I can't go very far with it. And I really don't want it to be directly in line with the pauldron either. So I think the answer here is just to fix the arm. When I say fix the arm, all I really mean is I'm just going to color all this in. And I guess that, huh? That look weird? I feel like that looks weird. Maybe his arm's too beefy. Let's bring that back a step. I feel like that looks a bit better. One thing we need to do, though, is take these colors down to here. We need some darker versions of this. Let's do a couple. We can shade in a little bit here. Go to the pauldrons. Go to the left pauldron, the correct one. Do some of that. Go to the head. I don't actually know where a good place for this to go would be. You know what else? I'm kind of thinking this line needs to go. Which means that I need to go back to the torso and shade that in thusly. Yeah, there we go. That looks good enough. I think I do want to come in here on the head, though, bring this color out just at the bottom here. Maybe the backside here as well. Yeah, it's starting to look okay. I feel like this needs to be a little bit of a thicker line. Come down to the legs, grab that color. this darker brown, gray. Back here, behind the knees. Maybe even right up under here. We'll grab this lighter one, come back up to the sword. The sword hand. Yeah. Yeah. Needs more coloration here, I think. I don't remember which ones of these is which, because I'm a doofus and I color in, or I name things improperly. Not sure how to go about this, actually. Yes. Now that I have this darker gray to use, I can go to the sword and fill that in. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And actually, now that I'm here, just go ahead and do that. Can I bring this down and have this make sense? No, I don't think so. I think it'd be better off if I do that. Yeah. It does look like he's holding the sword sideways, which I don't really love, but I just have to live with it. Dog's making funny, weird ear noises. Flipping her head around. That is not how I wanted that to go at all. No, the more I do that, the more I mess with that, the less I like it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is a little bit more of a point without being too crazy. I do wonder, can I do this and have it look good? Put this up like that. No. No, that doesn't look okay regardless of how I do that. Because it's 2 pixels wide. Oh goodness, it's 38 minutes past the hour. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. And we will come right back to this because I've been sitting on my butt. I need to stand up. BRB family. Boom shakalaka. We back. Alright. I think the only thing that I could do more with this guy... You know what? I want to move the shield. Want to move the shield. It kind of looks fine where it is, but I can move it all the way up to here. No, I can move it up to here. Where would I put this? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'm going to leave it where it is. The more I move it around, the more I think that that's a good spot for it. Yeah, it's a good spot for it. So, I think the thing that I could do here would be to add more levels of shading. I think that would be the thing. However, I don't know if that's worth the doing. So basically it would be to pull all of the shading that I currently have out a step. So, for example, if I grab this, something like that. That actually kind of looks okay. No, not that. Good thing you told me to take a break, because my back was more crooked than a politician. Oof. Yeah, I think the recommended doctor, 9 out of 10 doctors agree, taking a break for 15 minutes for every hour worth of work is good for your health. But I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. I don't even play one on TV, actually. But yeah, it's good to get up and stretch and move around for sure. Highly recommended. Does that even look anything close to reasonable? I don't know that it does. Something like that. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's weird. I realize what I've done here. Yeah, I recommend getting up every hour, though I say that as I worked almost for like half an hour, or an hour and a half rather, sitting down. Getting up every hour and moving around and stretching your arms above your head and getting some movement in your back muscles. Highly recommend. Like I actually found a, what do you call it? Not a resource, a video the other day that was talking about, it was in a thread, somebody was talking about doing pixel art regularly, and they keep getting cramps in their wrist and in their hand, or their arm would go numb or whatever. And in that thread, a lot of people were talking about, you know, hey, you can do this or you can do that. But anyway, somebody linked a video to some back stretches that I've been trying out. I will report back if I figure out if they're actually useful or not. But I have not determined that for sure yet. But I'm doing them anyway. Guy's gonna end up looking like Meta Knight. If I'm not careful. Crud, wrong button. Apparently Control S is open up other stuff. Angry boy. That doesn't really work at all. Something like that. Alright, I only got like 2 pixels of space to work with here, so I gotta be careful with what it looks like. That's something. Could give him green eyes. Oof, no, that doesn't look good at all. That's kind of that's kind of freaky. It's like, bah! By the Pope! Good heavens! What is going on here? What sort of heresy is this? You know what? I kind of like it. I'm gonna sit here and play around with the eyeballs for friggin' forever. That's not good. That's not good entertaining television. Alright. I think I've done about all I'm gonna do with this guy. I'm just goofing off at this point. Oh, I need to fix the torso a little bit. Just bring that down like so. Turn off the shield. Yeah. Fill all that in. This pauldron needs a bit of a darker shade. It's coming out very nicely. Thank you. I kind of like it myself. He's you may have stepped out while I was going off about the eyes, but he's very much appalled at the heresy he sees before him at the moment. Also, Doom, I kind of got in the mood to make this after the game Saturday. Hey, stop that. My dog is digging at my bed. Stop that. Go lay down. Stop nesting. Stop getting your fur everywhere. Go on. Good girl. Say that again, please. Said I got the idea to do this night guy after the game on Saturday. This is not exactly my character, but it's, in the same vein. Really enjoying the game, though. This doesn't make any sense at all. I'll go back to the torso. Said I was about done with this, but, yes, something like that. Bring this over, bring this over. Hey, Death the Kitty, welcome. You're just in time for heresy. Are you behaving, heretic? So I love heresy. It's my favorite. So I think we're actually we're finishing up with this guy. Not really sure what else to do with him. I'm basically just goofing off at this point. Yeah, I need to. No. There we go. Is that a new emote? Looks like a new emote. I'm trying to get real close to it, but it's really tiny. Nice. Do I have that emote? I'm subscribed to you, right? I can't do this via Restream. I don't know what it's called. From Tudis. Oh, hey, cool. Is he streaming? He's streaming right now, isn't he? I think I'm gonna finish up with this guy and put him away, and we're gonna go to something else. I think I saw him streaming when I was getting started. He didn't animate it. He didn't animate it. Twitch did that for me. Not sure what you mean. Because I'm not seeing it dance if it's supposed to be like dancing or something. But then again, I'm not actually on Twitch at the moment as far as looking at stuff. I'm looking at OBS and I'm looking at Restream. Is it shaking on your screen? Because again, I'm not looking at it on Twitch, and if it's not shaking for me, then that's fine. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I'm guessing that Restream doesn't deal with shaking animated emotes and stuff. We are actually on the pause menu now. So I think what I'd like to do is turn this off. Roll this down. How do I do this? I think what I want to do is copy that. We're going to make a new layer. What even is on layer 1? I don't know. Whoops. That's not supposed to be there. That's not what I wanted to copy. I wanted to copy this. Copy that. On layer 2. What the hell? No! Dang it. Only copy the thing I want. Hold the phone, guys. I will figure this out at some point. Copy. Paste. There we go. Goodness. Is that so hard? now I want to move that over. Move that over. And I want these to be centered. Ish. Also want to squish them. I need to center this thing. Grr. There, now it's centered. Fantastic. But yeah, I will check out and employ your emote after a while, once I'm done streaming, Kitty. See if I can get that to work for me. As long as everybody else can see it. The streamer is the least important part of this equation. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to Shift B. There we go. Wait, no! Be gone. There we go. Okay, so obviously this needs to be fixed. This needs to look like this. But we are getting there. Tell you what, I want to grab this color. We'll fill this in up to like there. And then I guess what needs to happen. Yeah, wrong button. What needs to happen is I need to learn to press the right buttons. I can just do that, right? Right. Yes. Fabulous. And then discolor. That's going to need to be edited a little bit. All of that. Some of that for sure. Okay. I don't know why I'm messing with the interior edge. All of this needs to be this color anyway. And probably... crud. Every time. There we are. Hello, cat. Got a cat using my desk as a highway again. It is, of course, their desk more than it is my desk. obviously. No, wait, I did that backwards. This actually needs to come around like so. I think. Yes, yes, very good, very good. Actually, not very good. That looks like garbage. Why does it look that way? Why do you look like absolute trash, my friend? Let me get a tea refill. Be right back. Backa. Good plan. I actually moved on to soda because I'm a terrible human being and I drink more soda than I should. But I'm using my coffee mug. That's still positive, right? I was wondering about does ceramic actually work well as a insulator? I don't know. Like, I know that it is good for some things, but I don't know if being an insulator of cold stuff is one of them. Like, I know it's good for dissipating the energy from bullets. It's used in a lot of body armors. I know it's a good insulator from heat, or at least can be used as such. But as far as I can tell, the ceramic in my coffee mug does not prevent my hands from being overheated by the heat from my coffee. So I question its actual utility in that purpose. That looks like some trash. I may just not with this right here. Trying to be a cheapskate about this and do this the easy way by just scaling things down rather than having to draw this whole thing again. But I might have done goofed it up here. Oh crap, I gotta fix this too. Garble farble rabble. Yep. Nope. I need this to be separated out some. And therefore, like so. That's actually not good. Go with that. And maybe bring this over some too, just because of the size we're dealing with. Bring that over like that. There we go. Something like that, and we bring this in too. Oh, I see. That actually needs to be filled out way more because it is too thin because I just resized stuff. Cheating is hard. Why does cheating gotta take so much effort? That's too bright right there, my friend. Yeah, that looks halfway decent. Now, I'll go back onto the text. I'm going to actually change this to... This is... Game paused, and we're going to make a new one. This is going to be... Continue. It's going to be flashing. We want... Start with this color. Not exactly sure what size it needs to be. We're going to start with 36 and see how that looks. That's almost correct, I think. We want this centered. It's on its own layer, so we can unselect it and then just move it. Okay, cool. I managed to center it immediately. Getting good at that. Alright, now we want... Don't need that much of this. Want that. Shift O. And only on the one side. Ooh, actually, what I might want to do is have this be the other way. No, I see what I need to do, I think. Okay, so if I do this, and again, and then select a brighter color for the other side, go with the brightest bright color. Ew. Ew? Might just leave that way. Okay, yeah. And then, what I want to do is take that color. So that it looks like it's raised up rather than depressed in. I think that is how that will look. Or maybe even use this color. Actually, no. No. Because I want to do a yes and a no, and then I'm going to flip between the two of them, and it's going to look like it's being pressed in each time. However, I feel like I want to edit. I feel like I want to edit this because that looks not great. I don't know how to do it though. I don't know how to fix this. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it for now. What I need to learn, I actually need to look up some, I guess, tutorials or something on how to make text look like it's more 3D. There's probably a pretty simple, easy way to do it. I just don't know it. It ain't that, whatever it is. Okay, so anyway, so we bring this down to a smaller size. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that actually gives me quite a bit of space to work with. Kinda thinking that what needs to happen here is I need to basically I'm gonna cheat and bold this with that. Weird. What if I bring the darker colors? Freaky weird. That's fun. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, I'm just screwing around now. I'm trying to learn things, however. Okay, yes, that, and then do the same thing again. Right, and then do the same opposite side. Wrong button. Oof. Yeah, that looks not right. Okay, so now that I've got this, what I want to do is make a new layer. We're going to go back to yes or no. We're going to select this, copy it, go to this layer, paste it. Put it right there for now. And then I want to fill this in with do that, and then we're going to flip these two. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to turn all of this color like so, so that I can then take this color, hit this side, and then we'll take the dark color and fill in the red. I don't know that that looks like what I wanted it to look like. I think what I need to do is just type no, do the bubbling out again, or just do this the manual way. Just fill this sucker out. Actually, would that go the other way? Ah, it doesn't matter, I'm not doing it that way. No, E. I just need to erase this. Bring this all in. I guess I do the same thing with the other thing. Do the same thing with the other letter, I should say. Can use my words to be... Can use my words. Because I can speak English. Allegedly. There we go. Pick that, turn that like so. We want this color. There we are. Okay, so now that we've done this, I actually want to bring this up a little bit. Don't ask me why. Just feel like it is what needs to happen. Oh yeah, and this too. Okay, so we've done that. Now, if I put this on top of this, it does look like it's being selected. I think. It looks like you're pressing it down. At least a little bit. What I kind of need to figure out is, does that look better than basically just changing the colors? Because I darkened the left side. I darkened the left side lines up to, or rather, I thickened them up compared to the way that they are here. Basically, I flipped the thicknesses of the exterior line of the shading, hoping that that would make it look better, make it look more like, oh crud, what I wanted it to look like. No, 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 no. Okay. But I don't know if it actually does look better that way or not. Let's try this here. We're gonna copy that bad boy. We're gonna paste that bad boy. Then we're gonna basically just flip these colors. See how it looks. Rather than changing the thickness of all the exteriors. The E is so much easier to do. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't work. I feel like that doesn't actually work at all. I mean, maybe it does. Yeah, we're gonna fix the S and then find out. Okay, we're moving this over. Yeah, I think the other one does look better. I think the changing the thickness, because this does look like it's just being inverted, which probably works for a selection selection animation. That said, I don't like it, which is the all-important factor in determining whether your art's good or not, right? As long as you like it, screw everybody else. Unless, of course, you know, it's somebody who's paying for you to make a thing. In which case, their opinion matters quite a bit. There we are. It's coming together. A little bit, a little bit. This is weird. Why is it weird? Bring that down. And those as well. I don't know about that. Nope. I'll leave that. Leave that the way that is. Oh, that's strange. I see how that be. Why does that be that? Wait a minute. So it looks like this actually needs to be coming over like that. Yeah. Which would mean that this should be that way instead. I think. Or something like it. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna run with it. For now. Alright. Oh yeah, this needs to move out. In both directions. I think this should be this way instead. Which means that this would be like so. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. No, we're almost gonna go with that. What I'm gonna do is fill that. That's an 8, not an S anymore. I see. Uh-huh. Yep, that's the ticket. That's the money right there. Bring that over. Maybe. Yeah, why not? I'm not sure about that. Whatever. I think it's gonna look right. Yeah, that looks better. If I was really fancy, I would have more like quit to menu or quit to title screen or something like that. But we're gonna go with this for now. I see one problem. It's a minor inconsistency here. No, crud, what in the world? Give me that. Yeah, that's better. Again, it's not perfect, but I think it looks okay. Okay, so now I want to turn basically this whole thing into a GIF. GIF! The little arrow that selects each of these. And when it does select them, they get selected. And it looks right.
What even are you, Death Kitty? What even are that?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means! You're just throwing random emotes at me now? Which, if so, fair. Emote of a Sam. Oh, Sam from Eastward? Is that what it's called? Is that a new emote of yours? It's someone's, yes but no, it's someone's mascot. It's not your emote. Okay. We only accept original works here, kitty. Get out of here with that trash nonsense. No, I'm kidding. I'm completely joking. Okay. I am nothing if not unoriginal. So good. Okay, how do we do this? I think all I want to do is make an arrow. That's what I need to do. Make an arrow. Which I can do freehand. Yeah? Yeah. Just grab this color. Or I could be extra careful. I say careful. And use my thing that I have already done. Give me that hand. I don't know if this thing is actually going to be big enough. Copy that. Paste that. Ooh, it is big. That's a big hand. Probably needs to be on its own layer, though. There we go. Alright, we're gonna make a new thingamabobber. I like to use them technical terms, y'all. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We're going to turn this layer off. We're going to come down here. Paste that there. And then we'll have, like, several frames of this where the hand just bobs up and down, or back and forth, rather, right on this. And you know what else? I'm going to modify the hand a little bit. I want... Oh, he's big. Did I grab the GIF of the Aspirite? No, I guess I did upsize it. I mean, alright. Let's make that big. Make that like so. Grab this color? Nah, it does need to be this color. I don't know. I thought I had a handle on how this should work, but maybe not. Because that looks weird. Fine, we leave it the way that it was, perhaps? Or maybe even just... bring it out like that. Yeah, whatever. We'll leave it there. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay. So on this frame... this is technically gonna be frame 1. However... let's move the hand over. Okay. So this will last for some time. We're gonna have like 3 frames of this thing moving back. A new frame. On this frame, the hand needs to move. Why can I not? Oof. Yeah. Wish I could move this with ease. Swinging through the trees with the greatest of ease. Like that. Come to this frame, select the bugger again. Can I just do that? Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just play these frames? There's probably a way to do that. Not really. I mean, there's probably a way to do it, I just don't know how to make it happen. Either way, ignore that. Ignore this frame for a bit. We'll have these continue to cycle for a while. We'll make a new frame of this. Drag it over here. Then on this frame, turn this back on. Be on that layer. Copy this. Control C. Doing this the right way. Turn this layer off. Come here. And then paste that. And then we move the hand. Now slide it evenly. Right there. And then from here we make 1, 2, what do we have? 4 frames, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, crud. Undo that. Fix. Fix! Maybe I should have it cycle the other direction. Now, if I stop this for a second and just delete this whole section of frames. I mean, this is obviously going really fast. I can slow this down, actually. Let's do 200, so it's twice as slow. I kind of dig it. It looks like I want it to. I think maybe I should have it select and then move to the right, though. Basically, invert everything I've got. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that back. We're gonna bring that back. I want that. I want my first layer back so that I have something to work off of. But then, because we want this to roll the exact opposite direction, this will go there. This goes there. This is the furthest back. Yeah. This goes there. There we go. So now again, if I delete this and we hit enter, obviously it needs some more cycles of moving in and out. So if I make a new layer here, grab all of these, actually, wait a minute, hang on, hold it. Hold the phone! Cancel. I'm gonna first select all of this, make it slow again, and then I want to loop this. And I just saw set loop section. Okay. Stop that. And then if I select set loop section here. Okay. I think one thing to do here would be like have it be continue stream or end stream. And I'm trying to figure out if it should it float forward and then back again, or should it come in and then pop like it has, like should it pop like this? Or I could even have it just move in one frame and then back. Oh. I think that's what I've got it doing. Yeah, I've got it slowly floating in and then back again. On my actual list down at the bottom of the screen here. So it floats in and out. So, given that, I'm wondering what's better. Does it look better doing this? I also need to look up the details for making an animation be 60 frames per second. Or maybe not 60. 60 might be a little bit crazy, but like 30 frames per second, because that'll look very smooth if it had actually, I don't know, the correct number of frames. I don't want it to be super smooth, though. I guess that would be funky. Funky and weird. If it was just slowly sliding in and out, like it wasn't moving pixel by pixel, that might look strange. It doesn't fit the pixel art aesthetic, I think. I think we've been moving on for about an hour still. You know, kind of thinking I could use this as my screen right now to take a minute, to take a break. I could also change this to say stream paused. That might actually be a good idea. Okay, you stop that. Stop that. Let's give me my first level back again. What would be super, I think what would be like super high speed and maybe a little bit extra would be is like, have a thing that says stream paused, right? And it's floating there on the yes and maybe bouncing between the yes and the no. But then I've got my timer, and then when I actually restart the stream, it plays a little sound and flashes the yes marker. That would be dope. I think that would be a lot of fun. We might be able to do that. We might be able to make that happen. It is potentially within my power to enact that. I think as it stands right now, though, you know what? Let's do that. Let's go to this layer. We're going to go to this one. Actually, just want this word. Okay, cool. And then we're going to text. I don't actually know off the top of my head what is the correct color. It's not the correct color. That's too small, though. I don't know what the size is. Let us select that color. 52. Negative. Still too small. $72 is going to be too big, I think. Maybe not. I think that is actually the right size. Is it the right height internally? No, it is not the right height. It needs to be bigger. I did not anticipate needing it to be actually larger. 74? That looks like that might be correct. No, it's close though. You know what? I again, I keep talking about these things that I would be doing if I was a smart cookie. If I was a smart cookie, I would write down the actual text size. Let's do 75, and we're gonna call it good probably, and I think that is correct actually. Cool. It's probably all too big to fit in here anyway. Confound it all. That said, I can move it up here, right? You know what? You know what? Move this here. Let me select this. There we go. Okay, and we need to do this twice. If I can select the right color and make it work. And then we do this. Shift O, go to the other side. Huh, I did actually not select that one. Interesting. Okay. Cool beans. There we go. Neato. Oh, crud. Okay, so what I need to do now is copy this. Actually, no. Let's do this. Cut this, copy this here, and then I just want to paste this in all these frames. I hope this works the way I expect it to. Nope, it only put it in the one frame. Garbage. Aspirate, I'm sure you can do what I want you to do. But I'm gonna complain because it's not super easy for a dum-dum like me to intuit how to make it happen. Okay. So that is B the way I want it to be is B is B. PSP. Alright, cool. And I just want to loop these frames. I think. So let's do this. Let's save that. We're gonna export it. Should be correct. We want frames. Cancel. Just the selected frames. Now hang on. Now if I loop these. Why can't I loop them? Because I was on the wrong thing. If I loop these, how does that look? That's really long, or really fast. That's what's wrong with that. We're gonna make this 200. And we're gonna unselect that. We're gonna go back here. I don't think I want that to be that slow. So let's do like 170. No, 170. Okay, how's that look? Still kind of janky, but that's okay. I'm going to unloop these. Cancel. I just want to loop these. There we go. And then export only those frames. Export selected. Select port the loop. Select and export the loop. Okay, cool. That should look good. That should look cool. I'm going to go to my VRI back screen. And then we're going to add this in with a new BRB select screen. Hopefully I can update this real time. We're doing it live, folks. And yes, loop it. Okay. Cool. How cool are we, guys? Look at that. Yeah. Now, where's my timer? I'm gonna put my timer on top of that. And move it. Actually, I need to change the color on the timer, but I have to do that in a different program or on a different website. But I might want to put the timer between the stream paused and the continue menu. Continue menu. Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. I do feel like the text is a bit too thin for stream paused. I might want to just like space it out some. Thanks, Doom. I dig it as well. So, and let me go back to the thing here. I've got it set to where it should be, eventually I'll be able to have it cycle between this, and then it'll cycle over to this. But that's a new, might get confused with it a bit. Yeah, we're making some changes around here. Also, I kind of need to move this whole thing up since it's not centered anymore with this down here. Is the stream experiencing technical difficulties, or is this a break? Okay, you know what, that's fair. I could change continue to end break or something like that. I need to workshop it. Think it through a little bit. Or I could have this say stream is paused, and then instead of continue, it would say something else. Yeah, I think stream is paused would be better. And then I could move this text over, and then stream is, and then paused across the bottom. And then I could put like little arrows on the outside of the paused text. I think that would be a good way to do that. That would look nice. Let me check something real quick. Let me go to the Twitch. Okay. Well, unfortunately, nobody else is streaming. Nobody else is streaming. I'm gonna say it's about to hit 2 o'clock, which is my normal stop time because I need to limit myself to a certain amount of time to stream. Just because if I keep streaming, I could stream for hours and it would get hella boring. And then I also need to get other stuff done. Like I still want to make a video that I have done like zero work on since I last talked about it, to be honest, because I've been thinking about, ooh yeah, make new stream stuff. But anyway, oh, Doom, I think I mentioned this, but I might be getting some commissions here soon because of the pinecone thing I made. So that'll be fun. So we can eventually chalk up that this stream has made more than $0. But not yet. Yeah, it's an ongoing ongoing process, ongoing conversation. We'll see. One of my problems is I'm having to figure out, like, how do I price my stuff? Because I don't want to undersell myself, but at the same time, I feel weird, like, hey, give me money for this thing that I did, and I know exactly how hard that was to do, and, like, I don't know how to value that at all. Oh, man. And I keep thinking, too, about other stuff I want to do for my own stream. Like, I mentioned I still want to animate some of the elements on my overlay, which I have yet to do. Check Fiverr for pixel artist and see how much the average is. Yeah, that's definitely an option. And I was looking at Etsy too to sort of figure out my prices. One of the problems is Fiverr would be better, because looking at Etsy, I was looking at like emotes and stuff, right? And it was saying, you know, it gave a price for those emotes, but then I'm thinking, well, those are pre-made, you know, not exactly generic, but they're not custom made. And what I'm talking to is looking for kind of custom made stuff. So I don't really have a good frame of reference for how much that should go for everything. But I think if I'm open and honest and, you know, willing to negotiate with the person, with the people, they'll be... I can work with them, right? Like, I don't want to throw out a price and be like, it is this or nothing. You take it, and pray I do not alter it. No, I don't be that way. But, I want to, I think as long as I am talking to them like a normal human being and we can work this out, this is a walk forward. And I'm still working on my whole, if I make $5 this month, and then I make $10 next month, and then $20 the next month, I will make a reasonable living by the end of the year. That's the plan anyway. We're working on that, so that is the process. Or it is a process, I should say. But I've still got to set up a new PayPal account, because I've still got my PayPal account linked to my own self, and I need to set up a business PayPal so that so I don't dox myself. That's an important thing that I should be doing. But I keep getting distracted by trying to make art stuff. And I think... So here's another thing, too. I think next stream, I'm not going to be doing art. Because I don't want to be just a pixel art stream. I want to play games, too, and do some other stuff. I don't... You know, maybe I'll ask when we have more people in chat who are, you know, wanting to speak up and have an opinion about a thing. But I'll ask, you know, what games y'all would like to see, or what else y'all would like to see. One thing I'd love to do, if I get to the point where I can have subs, assuming I go that route, would be like a stream where, you know, first 5 subs gets a custom pixel art sprite or something. That would be fun. At least I think it would be fun. I feel like, is that cheating? Is that sleazy? I don't know. I have to look up the TOS and make sure that that's allowed. But anyway. This song is a bop. Let me double check and make sure no one else is streaming that I can jump in on. You know what? Let's browse. I've never done a raid. Let's go to... look up pixel art as a thing. Categories? No. Pixel art coloring book? No. I just want it as a category. How do I select by category? Ah, wait. There we go. Tags. Pixel art. Perm. Oh my goodness, there's a Twitch. A Twitch does pixel art. That's funny. That they've got a thing. That's weird. Ah well, I'll figure out how rating works later. I'm not gonna do that right now. Seems like all the people that I would want to raid are either streaming when I'm streaming and therefore done before I'm done, or they're streaming at a completely different time. So Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about too. Like, I want to stream at a later time, maybe on a Friday or Wednesday or something. Go late and dip my toe in that market of time and see if there's more audience to be had on different days and different times. But I don't know. In any case, I feel like we got some fun stuff done. I think it would have been fun to animate this guy. Animate his shocked response to the heresy. But maybe next time. I think this was fun to do. I really liked the shield and how that came out. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here before I get too wrapped up in doing something else on stream. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Everybody coming and hanging out in the chat. I think we're building a pretty cool community of folks here. Artists and gamers and such. I'll have to put a thing for Darkbug since he has a Twitch as well. Put a link to his channel in the chat. Also, I'm gonna update some Twitch roles as well. I need to get on that. I'll probably do that today. I got some ideas. Anyway, like I was saying, thank you all for coming out. Let me find a good outro song. And we will... What's this one? We already heard that one. This is good. Good enough for me. Thank you all for coming out. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't work too hard, but get something done that makes you happy and inspires you. And until we see each other again, safe travels.